What's going on, everybody? This is Wilson for Wilson's Gaming. Today, I am showcasing to you Remnant from the Ashes. What is Remnant from the Ashes, you may ask? Well, it's a mixture of many different game genres into one big mashup, pretty much. It's like a looter shooter. It's a mixture of Dark Souls. It's a Dark Soul-esque kind of game with its mechanics. A lot of similar things. There's some elements from like the Division series in this game, Resident Evil series. So I did play a little bit of this last night. I did purchase the what is it called? The early access, I guess you could call it, where the game released a little bit early. The VIP. There we go. And it's pretty good from what I saw. There's a couple of gripes, but we're going to show you the very beginning, and we'll try to get to where I left off last night when I was playing this. So, we're going to create a new character.
This could be useful.
And there are going to be certain points in the stream where I am going to be mute because I do have the AC going on pretty much like 12 feet away from me. And I want you all just to experience the ambience, so on and so forth. As always, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's do this. So we're going to create a character. The graphics look good. You can be a male, female.
I wonder what this is.
I'm actually going to be a female this time. Look at the hair. The hair looks pretty good. It reacts with physics, the way you move it. And you can choose a head. Ooh, I like this oriental looking lady. And we'll choose hairstyle. So, this game is on a PC. I'm not liking these hairstyles, guys. Not one bit. I guess that's gonna have to do. Eye color. Hair color. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let's do skin tone. She looks really good. Kind of, yeah. And you can put a scar down her face if you want. Oh yeah, look, there you go. And maybe her eyes can be like blue or something. Yeah, man. Yeah, she looks good, huh? I just still don't like the hair, though. I like my females to have maybe some wavy long hair. That's good. We'll keep it right there. And you can choose a voice.
This looks like it could be useful.
This looks like it was important. Once.
Hey, this could be useful.
Hey, this could be useful.
Alright, let's do it. So, we have a trait rank of 0. Remember that, guys. You can have friends join you. Only, this is meant to be, it can be played single player or co-op with 2 other people. So you can have your friends join you, you can have the public join you, or you can have it completely offline. I'm going to leave it open for friends only, just in case. And, should be okay to go. I'll show you my settings. I believe I have all my graphics on Ultra. And trust me, this looks very good in Ultra. And we are going to play. I don't want to waste your time. Let's play.
What can we do when our last hope fails? That you must discover. Our last hope sailed this sea before you, in search of an end to the beasts that have hunted us for generations. An end was found, or so we thought. When the dragon rose into the sky like a phoenix, blazing in flames of agony. But our hero never came home. Only the storm, the beasts, The unshakable dread that something had twisted and turned. The journey will not be easy. Storm swirls round the dragon's tower like a shrine. The dragon may be dead, but in its ashes, I fear something else has awoken. You will fight for every step. You must reach the tower, learn what became of our warrior, face what lurks within. When our last hope fails, another shall take its place. So long as we have breath.
Pretty cool, huh? So, story is, I guess there was a hero that was trying to defeat a dragon that brought along with it monsters. And I guess the hero never came back. And more monsters still came, so their problem has been unsolved. So it says, notice this session will be joinable after completing the tutorial. So if you have friends waiting to play with you right now, when you first start the game, they can't join you right now. Not yet. But look at the design aesthetics. It's like a modern day, kind of modern day, but you have a sword. So that's interesting. And look at the graphics. If you guys can see that on the stream. Nice water effects there. Nice atmospheric effects. Now right off, I just want to say that the movement, the controls are really nice. They feel weighty. It feels nice and firm, and with my mouse sensitivity, it feels like the mouse is just right. It feels good. So it tells me Alt to crouch. Just the way the light hits the water and some of the materials inside. This room here is pretty nice. Alright, left mouse button to do a melee attack. That's right. So you pick up some items in the world and they offer temporary aid, and they will automatically be equipped once you pick them up if you don't have anything in that slot. So on the bottom right hand corner you can probably see that I'm hurt, so we're going to use that. And it slowly regains some health. What's that, guys? What's up here? What's this? Oh hell no. You gotta dodge out of the way. Space. Space bar. Roger that. So you use your left mouse button to attack. I love the color palette. You'll see more of this, but I love the red against like a monochrome. Like it's like a diffuse color palette. And when the red pops out, you can tell. I'm sure that'll look good on like an HDR set. So I am going to go mute for a couple minutes and let you guys absorb the atmosphere just a little bit. How, like other Dark Souls games, or Dark Souls games in general, usually you have a lock-on, but when you use melee against an enemy, it auto-locks on, kind of. It's pretty good. It feels good. It doesn't feel like you're losing control of your character. It's kind of like how God of War, the recent God of War game was, how you would attack enemies. It's like that. Alright. This is, as I mentioned, you got a lot of darks. You got a lot of reds in this level. I love the color palette. Well, I guess that's it, guys. Game over.
Hang in there.
Hurry
You're gonna
up,
be
Evan!
okay.
We got company! Move! Move!
Alright, so we're going to explore more of this game. I'm going to offer some criticism about this game here very shortly. Like I said, I did try some of this out last night.
Wait. Hi there. Whoa, take it slow. You got hurt real bad. You don't want to start bleeding again, do you?
Alright, so your character is voiced in certain like situations, but not with the dialogue. You have a couple of choices here, like who are you, where am I? So I'll just say, where am I?
Ward 13. It's safe here. Maybe the only safe place there is. I'm Wallace. I wanted to see you. I asked the commander if I could.
Who's the commander?
Oh, Commander Ford. She's in charge. Oh, Commander Ford and Mr. Wriggler found you outside. They brought you here. But they said Mark wasn't coming back.
Was that Mark outside?
Never mind. The commander said you should come see her when you woke up. She's in the room down the hall. She'll find a place for you. Everyone's got a place. I'll see you later.
See you around, kid. Alright, so it says talk to Commander Ford, right? This is where I'm offering my criticism, because I spent pretty much a good 30 minutes of my time yesterday, right after all that awesomeness and anticipation here in the beginning of the game. But, I mean, you can look around and stuff, yeah, that's fine, you know. There's a journal over here that you could read. And It doesn't tell you anything about a map at first. It doesn't tell you like if you find out what the map is, usually it's M anyway. You have a map and it's a fog of war kind of map, and once you reach it, like a certain person in the game or NPC, you're not able to like hover over the icon that indicates a person on the map and know like who that person is. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm gonna go downstairs, and I'll make sure I keep this criticism kind of short here because I do want you to see the awesomeness of this game. So, I mean, you hover over this person here, they have like a dialogue option, but I don't know who this person is, what their name is. Maybe I want to know who they are.
Poor Wallace. Losing Mark like that.
Not just a random NPC, you know? It's random NPC number 2 here.
You know, I enjoy visiting Reggie. He carries smiles for everyone.
But in the context of their conversations and what they say, I mean, it's alright. They tell you, you know, what's going on in the game, I guess.
Oh, Bo came by asking if I had any contraband. I don't think that boy even knows what that word means.
Yeah, I know who Bo is. Like, you people must know who I am, huh? Alright, that's cool, man. So, let's go back to the map. Now you go back to this map here, right? And you just see the icons for the people. These blue diamond icons here. And I'm like, okay, that's person there. Person. Cool, I guess. So I spent my whole time, 30 minutes yesterday, trying to find Commander Ford, because the map doesn't show me, or nothing shows me where Commander Ford is. But I do know where Commander Ford is. But before we go there, let me just show you. I ended up just walking around, like talking to certain people.
Traveler. Hey, friend. The actor's just through that door and down the stairs. Keep your wits about you.
Okay, a reactor is downstairs. That's cool. That's cool. Like, I already don't know what's going on in the game already. Thanks, man. You know what I'm saying? So, story-wise, like right now, the first impressions, it's kind of confusing.
Where are you? I swear, if you try scaring me out. Ugh. What? Where the hell did you come from? Nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you? Name's Ace. Ace Cotterill? You?
What's up, Ace Cotterill? I'm looking for the reactor, I guess. I don't know why it matters. I'll just say, what are you doing here?
Looking for my friend, Les. He said he was coming down here to fix a few things. That was days ago. No one's seen him since. Everyone else wrote him off, but not me. I think maybe he... you know.
Okay, so another impressions is the facial animations there. Very early 2000s. Maybe like the first Mass Effect kind of facial animations, you know what I'm saying? So not a lot of care has been put into these NPCs. And, you know, it's kind of off-putting in a way. Just the way the game was first presented about 20 minutes ago. So anyway, here we go. Why would he wander off?
He just wanted to get away for a bit. Les likes to keep to himself. It's hard to do in the ward, you know. So, you ever start a reactor?
No.
Well, it makes a lot of noise for starters. Lucky for you, it's just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. With the two of us, though, maybe we got a chance. Okay, so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way. You probably need a weapon, huh? Let's see if I can find you something.
All right. So, who knows? Maybe the commander was supposed to lead me to this area, because what we're going to be choosing now is our archetype. And from what I understand, you're not really bound to this archetype the whole entire game, but I guess this is what you can start off with. But we have the Hunter. Hunter specializes in long-range combat, and they have a Hunter's Mark ability, or a mod. So that's their main ability. It's kind of, see, this game kind of incorporates other genres of other games. So this is kind of like Destiny here, right here. And this is Ex-Cultist. And Ex-Cultist specializes in mid-range combat and support. And their mod is Mender's Aura. Casts an area effect heal that gradually restores health for all teammates. So that's where the co-op support comes in. And we have the Scrapper, which is a person that specializes in close range combat. And their mod is Hot Shot. Imbues their ammunition with fire, giving it a chance to set enemies on fire. So, I am going to play the Hunter.
There. That should improve our odds. Get up there and start the reactor.
So, it tells me to open up my traits. And these are the traits that I have right now. So we have Vigor. And each archetype has different traits. So we have Vigor, Endurance, and Shadow Walker. And we can't do nothing right now because we need trait points. And you gain trait points by gaining...
Get up there and start the reactor.
You get a trait rank by earning trait points, I guess. It's kind of like experience points in a way. And with our character, we have a repeater pistol, and a hunting rifle, and a scrap sword. So we can't equip any mods because we don't have it yet. Start the reactor. Okay, got it. Let's go. So I guess, I mean, it could be a good thing. The game doesn't hold your hand. So we're gonna press the space bar to continue. Roger that. And we're going to initialize the reactor.
Alright, get ready for guests.
Oh boy.
Stay focused. We're not done yet. He's down! You with me? Hang in there. I did it! Saved your ass, too. Hey, don't feel bad. We're alive and the power's back on. I'd call that a win. You best go check in with Ford. Come visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll make sure to give you the need some help out there discount.
Guess we're gonna need the help that we can get. So as you notice, the enemies drop like some hand gun ammo, and they drop long gun ammo, and they drop scrap. Scrap is kind of like the main currency used to do many things. So you're gonna see what I mean by that pretty soon. So let's just continue. So you can switch up between your pistol, rifle, and
Sure is good to have some light around here. You're risking a lot for folks you don't know, stranger.
I just need to be moving on.
Yes. You're trying to get yourself to that little island, yeah? Word moves fast when there ain't many words left around here. Listen, friend, I know you don't know me from a can of paint, but I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You're gonna save the world, ain't you?
What is that, an inside joke? The game is kind of like Destiny in a way. It's a joke, guys. You have some kind of destiny about you. Ha ha. Okay. I just need to get out of here, man.
Oh, don't worry. Destiny will find you. Eventually. Here. I want you to have this. Not many people can keep their spirits out there in the world. An old friend told me this little bauble could keep you for death at bay. At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me. Ace has got her own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures. With that stone there, free of charge. Take good care of it.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, one more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford, she knows more about that island than she lets on. Ask her about the founder of Ward 13. She'll get you on your path. Oh, traveler.
Alright, so we got a thing called Dragon Hearts. They're kind of like the flasks in the Dark Souls series. And they're used to replenish lost health. They are limited number of uses. And Dragon Heart charges are replenished after resting at a checkpoint or dying. You press Q to use the Dragon Heart.
You picked a hell of a time to visit the ward, friend.
So I have to use it. How about that? Alright, so as you can imagine, I was still looking for this Commander Ford. And the map was like, I don't know, not much help, really. So I know where she is, so we'll go up here.
Well, well. Look who's awake. Well, stranger, you are a wonder. Showing up at our door, surviving a root attack, and then getting our power back. I'm Commander Ford. This is my base. You, friend, are an unexpected guest. But we're glad for the help. And I see Reggie gave you the Dragon Heart. He wouldn't part with an artifact that powerful without a good reason.
Let's get right to the point. He mentioned the founder of Ward 13.
I suppose his notes would be useful to you. Very well. Reggie may play the old fool, but his judgment is rarely off the mark. You've proven yourself reliable, stranger. I'm willing to help you get on your way.
Well, I'll take what help I can get.
But I doubt you'll last long out there without help. Go see Riggs and McCabe downstairs. They'll fit you with better gear. Come see me afterwards.
Alright, so this is a point where I didn't pay attention because she said they're directly downstairs. And I was looking for these people. So, I'm showing you this, guys, right now, so that way you don't have to wander around like I did in the first first part of the game.
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to Ward 13.
Did you help me?
I did what I could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though. Name's Wriggler. Most everyone calls me Riggs. Well, your, sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid. The blade was shattered when we found you. Mostly scrap metal at this point. Ford mentioned we should help you get sorted for the city, as a thanks for getting us out of a bind. Ah, maybe we can put your old blade to good use after all. Let me look.
Alright, so remember when I was talking about scrap? This is all pertaining to upgrading guns and armor. Riggs can upgrade your guns and armor with materials found in the world or by defeating enemies. Upgrading your guns and armor is essential to keeping up with increasingly difficult enemies in the game. So we can upgrade our pistol, our scrap sword, and our repeater pistol. So let us... I see myself using the pistol a lot in the hunting rifle. So let us do that, and it shows you on the bottom right side how much of something is needed. So you need 4 iron, not scrap metal, iron to upgrade that. You need 4 iron for the upgrade for the hunting rifle, and 4 iron. See, it ups your damage. It looks like by 5 points, or by how many points it wants to give you. So we are going to, we're gonna upgrade our hunting rifle. Good.
All right, hey now, that's better. Oh, and take this. It's not the strongest stuff, but more protection than what you've got. Ah, there you go. A bit sturdier. Every little bit counts out there.
I'm gonna see if he can, give us some more. Can you even spare the supplies? That's kind of rude. I guess Ford ordered me around isn't all bad.
We'd all be long gone if Ford didn't run a tight ship. She keeps this place going, and helps folks like you. If you need any weapon upgrades in the future, come see me. McCabe over there will help you out with the augments for your gear. But, stick to business talk. You know, she's not much for chat beyond her work.
Roger that. So like I said, the detail in this game is pretty cool. It reminds me a lot of the Resident Evil 2 remake. Just the aiming and the shooting, everything kind of reminds me of that.
So you're the stray Ford was talking about.
What did Ford say?
Said we should get you equipped for the city. Doesn't make sense to me, giving away good parts for nothing. Apparently taking out a few root is enough for our commander, though. Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in, and we're having words. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in my ass. I'm not some scrap peddler, got it? I don't upgrade trash.
Well, excuse me, princess. Are you always this grumpy?
It's the apocalypse. I can be as grumpy as I damn well please. Let's see what we're dealing with here. From the look of that rifle, you're not getting close to the action. This'll keep those weeds in your sights. That's all you get for now. Get me more components and I'll make more. For a fee. Now get out of here. I'm tired of your yapping jaw.
Oh yeah? Well, you're quite the grump, McCabe.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just got the Hunter's Mark. Weapon mods are used to augment the power of your ranged weapons. When equipped, a weapon generates mod power by inflicting damage on enemy targets. When the power meter is full, press F to activate the weapon mod. So you gotta charge up that, so you kill things, you charge up that mod. And some weapon mods activate immediately, others activate on alternate fire mode for the weapon, allowing you to shoot powerful projectiles with devastating effects. And they can be equipped by going into the inventory screen, selecting a ranged weapon, and hitting X to equip a weapon mod to that weapon. Excellent, so let's check it out. And it shows you what's available, what's equipped, and here it says marks all enemies with 40 meters within 40 meters for the caster and their allies. So it's a co-op effect. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the commander.
Good to see you more equipped. Riggs and McCabe do good work. I hope this will be enough to get you on your way. We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He said we should only use it when there's no other choice. Well, we are out of choices. Considering you stuck your neck out for us, it seems fitting you do the honors. Take it. There's a terminal downstairs in the main room. Use the key there. With any luck, we can get the thing running.
And this is where I'm going to take like 1 minute out of your time to turn the AC on in the living room, because my girlfriend's coming home and she's going to be like, "Oh, it's hot in here." So I'll be right back. And I'm back. All right. So, and if this blows us all to hell?
Well, here's hoping it doesn't.
Now, I don't know if the people who made this game are aware that you know, like maybe a lot of us don't know what's going on in the game, because we have no idea what that key really is supposed to do unless I go into inventory, right? Oops, inventory. The quest items. The key can power the crystal terminal in Ward 13. All right. That's cool, I guess. I don't know what it pertains to, but it is in here.
Isn't it? I'd read about it, but I never saw it working. This red eye might be our only door to the outside world now. You want to get out of here? This is your shot.
You mentioned the founder.
My grandfather was the commander before me. They called him the founder of Ward 13. He brought everyone to Ward 13 when the Root first attacked. He was determined to learn where the Root came from. He spent so much time out there, searching. And one day, he didn't come back. I never knew what happened to him.
Oh, that's so sad. Do you think he's still alive?
He knew the outside world better than anyone here. It's easier to think he's dead. There's a room just outside the ward. All his notes, any hint of where he went, it's there. If you want to reach the atoll, he may be the last one who knew how to get there. Listen, I know this has all been a bit rough for you. Been rough for everyone. But you came through for us. For that, I'm grateful. You're welcome back anytime. Good luck.
Alright, so now it says this session is now joinable. So this is where you can tell your friends, hey, thanks for waiting about 43 minutes. Come on, join the game. Alright, so you must be feeling a little bit of familiarity with this kind of thing. It's kind of like a bonfire in the Dark Souls series. So you can fast travel to another location, and you can mess with the world settings. Shows you the campaign now active. Storm approaches. The root grows stronger. Find a way to the atoll and destroy this source before humanity's last remnant is wiped out forever. Shows you your playtime, your difficulty, and you can re-roll the campaign. So this game is procedurally generated, and each campaign, you know, the way it's laid out is going to be significantly different. I'm actually going to give you my opinion to see how different the procedural generation is, because this will be my second time, you know, starting over just for this purpose of streaming. So we're gonna travel, go to the founder's hideout, and let's travel, baby. And underneath your health bar is a stamina bar, so I'll show you an example. If you roll, it uses stamina. If you sprint, it uses stamina as well. So you got to be careful of your stamina. Okay, we picked up an oil skin tonic. Removes infected effect and increases root resistance by 30% in the last 10 minutes. Increases root resistance. I think that's tied to your advanced stats. So root is a resistance. Not really too sure what root is. But this also shows you your encumbrance, which is light. your offensive, all your damage and stuff like that. Rating versus zone, offense, defense. I'm not too sure what that's all about. So hopefully we'll learn more as we play. And that was a consumable that I picked up. This is a Ward 13 key card. Let's check what that's all about. Ford left this in his hideout on the surface. He must not have trusted anyone in the ward with it. So we probably have to go back into the ward to see what that's all about. He buried secrets in its walls. Maybe he never meant him to see the light, but buried things have a funny habit of coming back. That's something to look at. And there are some notes in the world that you can check out. I'm dying, no two ways about it. Always thought the root would get me, or I'd live forever like you. But we can't all be heroes. You're the only person in the world who thinks he can stop the root. You know that? The rest of us are just trying to live our lives best we can. Me and Ellen have had to do it without you. I ain't going to tell you to stop. Not again. Just don't think you're sacrificing for us. We have sacrificed enough. Always your daughter, Nadine. Writings of a crazy person. So it looks like these are some things to look forward to, I guess. A labyrinth, a massive tower appears at certain locations. Entrance to another dimension. What is the labyrinth? The old church. And it shows you map level 1, map level 2, and with some teleporters. Okay. Cool. Oops, another note right here. I want you to know that I love you and that I'm sorry. Sorry for so many things. Words won't fix this. I know that. It's time for me to go. Took me a while from saying to doing, but here I am. Leaving to speak with the root mother in the old church past the subway tunnels. She'll show me the path away from this world, and then I'll be gone. Goodbye. Alright, so that's his notes, I guess. So we gotta go find the subway entrance. I don't know if you can see in the upper mini-map on the screen, but there's a skull icon. And you can't find that skull icon here on your Fog of War map, or the main map. But on the map, it does tell you more of what you're supposed to do. So, Founder Ford knew a way to the atoll, but he's been gone for years. I found a note that said he went to speak with someone called the Root Mother in the old church beyond the subway tunnels. Maybe this Root Mother knows where the founder is now. Let's go find. Oh! Okay, so with procedural generation, it is pretty much true. I'm seeing some things that were not in my first time playing this. Oh yeah, big time. The layout is a whole lot different. Oh, let's shoot him. Not too sure the crouch really does anything, because I'll show you some examples why. There's an enemy up ahead. And if I uncrouch myself, he doesn't notice me. I'm crouched, he still doesn't notice me. I found some scrap. I can tell this game will be fun to play with friends. Okay, he doesn't notice me, and he notices me. So it does work in some form. Whoa! Ooh, that hurts. Well, it's, like I said earlier, it's good that the procedural generation does work, and it's not a gimmick. Very, very impressive. I probably don't need to be this careful. Alright, so what do we gotta do? We gotta find the subway entrance. That's what it is. We gotta find where things are. Oh, what's this? Adrenaline. What does that do? Increases movement speed by 10% and melee attack speed by 15. Lasts 30 seconds. Cool. We'll take that. Alright, so there's a checkpoint over here, I guess. Alright, we ain't going that way, it looks like. Ouch. Okay, so that's where the Dark Souls thing comes into play right there. And now you're getting to see the flow. You know. You're getting to see the flow. Now, do we lose anything? We might have lost a few things, maybe. I have 8 iron. I feel like we should have had more. So I guess we did lose. All right. I think some of
More bad news.
yeah, the enemies respawned. Little stabby action. Whoa. Yeah. That's so you do lose scrap, but you don't lose iron, it seems like.
It's over.
Yeah. And there's no like auto aim or anything, so you actually have to aim. You know, like you're playing a multiplayer shooter or something like that. You have to actually really aim. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Alright, so I think there's a boss over here. A mini boss of some sort. It's way over there. Activating the weapon mod now. Oh, wait, why? He's down. So it looks like
That was rough.
we picked up a laminite crystal. What does that give us? Gave us it's a material. It's a very rare resource used to craft boss weapons and weapon mods. It can also be used to reinforce boss weapons and the dragon heart. Cool. We're not gonna sell that. What's up, Dante? Old man Dan? What's happening? How am I like it? I haven't really got too far in this game. I played a little bit last night and I started it over for the purpose of the stream. I'm basically at where I left off in my playthrough yesterday. So pretty much the very beginnings of the game. This game is... How does it compare to Dark Souls games? it's hard to explain. It's like a mixture of different other genres, like Resident Evil, Destiny, The Division, Resident Evil, and it's like it mated with a Dark Souls game. So you have certain elements like the difficulty can be hard. You have stamina. You have these things called Dragon Hearts, which are basically like the flasks. So I have two right now currently out of 3. They just help you endure your time in the world.
Stay down!
The only difference between Souls games and this game is its procedural generation. It's actually pretty impressive. If I had not known it was procedurally generated, I would just say this is really good level design. You can't even tell it was procedurally generated. And it also has elements of Diablo too. Oh. Oops. And the game doesn't hold your hand, which is kind of cool because if you're playing this in a co-op, in a co-op style, you and 2 other friends would basically be finding out where everything is. Like right now we're trying to find a subway entrance. I have no idea where it is. Which is a very good thing because if you're playing this in multiple playthroughs, you're first going to get you have a different procedural played level. If you're playing on a friend's game, you're going to notice that their level is going to be different. Vice versa. So trying to find out where a certain location is going to be different each playthrough. I would hate to lose all my scrap metal right now. I think when you die, you lose all the scrap metal, but not the iron. Alright, what does Dante say? He says, are you finding it to be grindy, or are you feeling properly powered to the enemy level? That's a good question. I haven't upgraded myself yet. I just basically started out in this area right after the tutorial mission. So basically this is the beginning right here. The tutorial takes about half hour. This might be the subway entrance right here. Let's check it out. I think it's going to be grindy though, because you have to grind out scrap metal. To upgrade yourself. Hopefully I can show you more of that. Ah, here we go. Rest at a checkpoint. Resting at checkpoints replenishes ammo and dragon hearts at the cost of respawning all basic enemies in the world. In multiplayer, resting also respawns any fallen allies. All players must be using a checkpoint in order to rest. So I believe I can show you the upgrading right now. We're going to return back to Ward 13. It's kind of like the basic hub. I'm just repeating this here on the stream because Dante here is in the chat. Yeah, it seems good so far. There's some questionable things. I'm kind of hoping the game will teach me more about it. Where's the area? Oh, it should be back here. Nope. Went the wrong way. So this is like the main hub. And this lady will mod my items, my weapons.
Yeah?
Let's trade.
Fine. Let's have a look.
Crafting. NPCs throughout the world and World 13 can be used to craft new items, weapon mods, boss weapons, armor, etc. Each crafting recipe has a number of required materials plus scrap, which are required to craft that item. Acquiring crafting materials can be viewed in the Materials tab under Player. Does not look like I can craft anything right now. But I can buy items from her. Merchants buy and sell items for scrap. Most merchants sell consumables, which are useful for curing status effects or stocking up on ammo. So this is going to cost 750 scrap, I guess. So that makes sense. When you die, you're going to lose your scrap. Scrap is kind of like souls. That makes sense. So you die, you lose your souls, or you lose your scrap. Okay, I like that. I like that. So that's going to cost 750 for the hot shot, which imbues ammunition with fire. Ooh, so I can add fire to my shots, or I can create a healing pool that heals 10 per second. And this is a mod that you can add to a weapon. Ooh.
Yeah, good. Now go. I'm not in the mood for chat.
I like her. She's grumpy. This is where you spend your scrap to upgrade your weapons. You upgrade its power. I like to see your wares.
Let's see what I've got.
Alright, so this is where you use iron to do that. And it costs scrap to also upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade my hunting rifle. Costs 6 iron scrap. I have a total of 18. Let's upgrade that. So it does 66 damage now. I guess I'm going to upgrade my sword, which costs 4. And I don't have enough scrap now. Yeah, I don't have enough scrap. I have enough iron. Alright. And I could upgrade my hunter shroud.
Be safe out there.
Could be a bit framey. I wouldn't doubt it one bit.
Keep moving.
I have it on a high bit rate. Usually on the playback, it'll play better. A lot better. Sorry about that, buddy. Might have to play it on 720p. Make it look a little better and run smoother on your end. Alright, so there are a couple other vendors I can visit. This guy, I don't know what he gives.
Hey there, friend. We weren't properly introduced before. Name's Reginald Malone. But you can just call me Reggie. If you're looking for a fix to what ails you, I'm your guy. Or if you just want to swap stories, I'm good for that too. I bet you got your share.
Not really. Mostly running and looting.
Oh, don't sell it short, friend. Best stories are in the details. Man, it's good to see a new face again. Folks around here getting grim these days.
Well, these are grim times.
Not easy keeping yourself together day to day with the monsters all around us. Yeah, give a kind word where you can and the world ain't all bleak. But hey, you found us a way out, didn't you? You're the hero of the war today, friend. Keep spreading the hope.
Alright, I'd like to see what he can offer us.
Let's see what we got.
Alright, so he offers consumables. So it's all about scrap metal. If you have the scrap, you're going to be able to get this stuff. Alright, so we're going to have... So it's going to be grindy, old man Dan. Or Dante. So I can have an ammo box that will replenish my ammo. A bandage. Stops bleeding. Frenzy dust, which will boost fire rate and reload speed. Nice, I like these. And you can sell items if you need the scrap. Cool.
Safest of travels.
This lady offers something.
We did some good down at the reactor. Spirits are way up. Told them I couldn't have done it alone. And that's true. I'm only sorry we didn't find less. Guess my lucky coin couldn't keep him safe. We're both gone now. Gotta move on. But hey, if you find good scrounge out in the world, bring it by, yeah? I'll deal you fair.
Alright, let's trade. So I can buy iron. Okay, so I can buy iron with scrap. And I can sell, so that's about it. That's all she can offer.
Later.
Later. Let's get grinding. Don't take it. It sees. Okay. Must be a hint of some sort. And that is where I came from. So this is the subway entrance, I guess. Alright, so I do have trait points, so I guess every few enemies that you shoot, it's, I don't know, I guess it's like XP. And I have two trait points available, and that will increase, once I spend them, it will increase my trait rank. So I'll say I'll give us more health. And enemy awareness. So that makes me sneakier, I guess I could say. I want to be sneakier. There we go. So we are a trait rank of 12. And I believe this stays with you. When you die, all these traits still stay with you. You got to worry about your ammunition if you have enough. Ooh, what's this? This is my first treasure box. Wow. Iron scrap. Ooh, look at all that scrap we just got. More scrap. Ooh, gotta watch out for those type of enemies. They explode. I like that. Alright, we're getting to some good points here in this game. Oh shit, what's this? That's not gonna work. Whoa! Oh, I gotta kill this guy. So don't kill this guy, and I'm bleeding. Oh. The game still runs when you're trying to go into your inventory. Ooh. Aha! Now we're getting to the Dark Souls territory. And this is what the game is trying to basically tell you what it is now. So did I lose all that scrap? Yep. I lost all that scrap. Ooh, root rot. That is root rot right there. And I have to use this elixir that lasts, I think, 10 minutes. So, you know what this means? I'm going to have to grind out that city area for scrap. To get powerful. Oops, no, I didn't want to use that. I thought there was a boss behind here. Oh no, this guy! Yeah, this guy is not gonna die if I shoot him. So, it's that guy that teleports around that kind of connected to this dude. Ah. Jeez. Wow. You have frames. I have bad frames when I dodge. Sorry, man. I am going to have to get off, though. My girlfriend just came home, and I want to talk with her, so I will definitely be streaming more of this, because it has that challenge that I like for a shooter. So, do I highly recommend it, or do I highly discourage anybody from getting this? I highly recommend it. It is definitely a must-buy. Definitely a must-buy. So, this is Remnant from the Ashes. Playing this on a PC. It's on Xbox and also on PlayStation 4. Check it out, guys. See you later, old man Dan, Dante. Have a good day.